All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, he's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
Well, he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get into the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's gonna have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magnifico. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. All right, north-south position now. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Now it's tight. There it is.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Back and forth we go. Straight punch. Useful. Muhammad going for the takedown here, but he misses. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, close guard now. You got it?
He set up a sub attempt.
Oh, that's tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Changing the position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Final seconds here in round one. Five minutes in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath, man. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Muhammad. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, compromising spot. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest.
Oh, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Oh, good ground and pound here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
You ready?
Third round underway.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Able to check that kick as well. Right above the eye. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Fight back.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. That was nice.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
That Darce is tight. He's up. What submission defense on display.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on him. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Muhammad's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Now he's going full mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Side control now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
"15 seconds.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Muhammad's in half guard now. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. Some significant damage done, or so it appears. The fighter's got a cut above his eye from that round. Cut man gonna earn his money here. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's gonna need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Beautiful block.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
And there you go again, half guard.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish. Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot get inside it though.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Muhammad's right back to the full mount. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That was a nice takedown, yes. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up. Oh!
45 seconds remain in the round. Muhammad going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Big elbow there, lands. Whoa! Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Great defense by this fighter.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, take a seat. Now listen, you're up on the scorecards here. Going into the last round, I want more of what you've been doing. Let's stay safe. Let's not get killed.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Muhammad.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, come on, that's gotta be it. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Great submission defense.
Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a... watch the arm bar going up.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Belal Muhammad. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, side control now. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Beautiful transition.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, side control. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 47-47. Judge 2 scores it 47-47. Magnifico. And Judge 3 scores it 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and both guys had good spots in the fight. No one was able to do anything sustained that allowed for them to separate and distance themselves. Tremendous fight, very evenly matched, and we knew that coming in.